Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. The grains were mostly quiet following the Thanksgiving Day holiday as corn closed up 5, beans up a fraction, and KC wheat was down by 8. The usual ongoing factors continue to influence the markets, again increasing COVID shutdowns in China, their impact on the Chinese demand, along with South American weather with crops in the ground. The most immediate factor, however, is the looming U.S. rail strike that could affect virtually every part of the U.S. economy, particularly the grains, as so much product is reliant on rail transportation. The first potential strike date has been moved back to December 9th. As devastating as nationwide strikes could be to the U.S. economy, it's hard to imagine that Congress would not step in and impose contract terms on rail workers. The last nationwide rail strike in 1992, Congress stopped it within 2 days. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM will be open this week, Monday through Friday, from 8 to 2:45. Cargill is closed today, but they're open Tuesday, tomorrow, 7 to 3. For help marketing your grains, it's 361-852-5207, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the meats right quick. Pork cutout traded weaker by 27 to 65 cents Friday. Federal hog slaughter, 2.23 million head through Saturday. National average base hog price down 84 at 86.61. USDA estimates cattle slaughter, 581,000 head for the week through Saturday. Looks like our fats, Texas sales 4 to 5 higher, mostly 154 to 155. Most of the dress deals were $2.45. Last ticket on that was Wednesday. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for Friday. Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite from Gillespie Livestock. We will have the first sheep and goat sale after the holiday on Tuesday, first cattle sale Wednesday. Sean, it's Sunday evening. What do you anticipate?
Larry, I think we'll get something kind of like that prior to Thanksgiving, somewhere around that 3 on the sheep and goat end, somewhere around that 1,500-1,600 on the cattle end. We've had a few calls over the holidays on cattle, so sure one of our bigger sales before the holidays and after the holidays, so sure ought to catch some numbers. We will have 3 sales before Christmas, so the next 3 weeks we'll have sales, and then we will be off for 2 weeks during Christmas and New Year's. So anybody has anything to sell, they sure need to get them in there the next 3 weeks while we're open.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it, and we'll touch base with you closer to the sale time.
That'll work. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4 in 16 and 24 inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction, Mason, and San Sab. Of course, it's Sunday evening. That means a Monday sale in Mason is headed our direction. Ken, what do you see?
You bet, Larry. We had right at 600 head on the yards on Sunday evening, and kind of looking for that 750 head, about 60 cows. The rest of them calves, yearlings, got about 10 bulls, I think. We ended up having really good range down here throughout this past week and weekend, anywhere up from 2 to 3.5 inches, depending on where you're located at, but very, very good rains, and welcome by everybody. Old country looks a lot better, especially as we feel some of this winter grazing, and some of these oat fields too look better, and some of the ryegrass too, so we're glad for that. And then we're getting ready, Larry, after Monday sale, we'll have a regular Thursday sale, got several gills coming in there, and then we're really looking for the big deal on Saturday, December the 3rd, this coming Saturday. That'll be at 10 o'clock. We'll start our December female replacement sale. Got about 3,400 for it, Larry. A lot of good pairs. I've got about 400 and something pair plus, about 1,150 bred cows, about 870, close to 900 bred heifers, and about close to 600 open heifers. So if you're needing something that'll kind of fit your deal, we'll have a lot of good cattle, a lot of choice cattle. It'll be live on the internet too, and we'll have a runner order posted up on Friday evening too, Larry, prior to the sale.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Ken Jordan.
You bet. Give us a call, Larry. Go 325-372-5159. Also, we have all the listings up on the internet. You can go there at jordan.cattle.com. If you don't have access, holler at us. We'll mail you one or fax you one or whatever, Larry.
All right. We appreciate you, and we'll talk with you Monday evening after the Mason sale.
You bet. Thank you, sir.
Maybe this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, we had quite a bit of rain over the weekend, up to 2 inches in spots, and it was real slow. It took about a day and a half to get here. It was kind of chilly, but the rain was really welcome. Looks like we're going to have a good winter weed year. And I want to report on the South Texas Heritage Sale I auctioneered Saturday the 19th, unofficially, 55 head, $3,595, just about $3,600. It was really hopping, a lot of good cattle. Anybody needs any bulls for lease or sale, I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on database on Instagram. Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information. CasasCattle.com. CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Our heavy-duty panels weigh in at approximately 150 pounds each. We carry a wide variety of products and have panels for the smallest livestock show animals all the way up to panels for the toughest bucking bulls. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel. 210-624-2000. Visit us on the web at wholesalesteelsa.com.
We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers, getting ready for the Monday sale. What's it looking like Sunday night?
Oh, a little bit shorter, quite a bit shorter than what it has been, Larry. Just had Thanksgiving, obviously, and hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving and got to spend time with their family. And then had quite a bit of rain through the whole week, and finally cleared up a little bit yesterday and today, and caught a few trailers. But I think we'll end up with about 700, maybe a few more tomorrow. Got two bigger strings of calves, about 80 apiece, some Charolais and some one set's Charolais, one set's blacks. Didn't see many palpated cows or many pairs, not so stocker cows. Be pretty slim for tomorrow, but probably 100 packer cows, and then some calves and one set of weaned yearlings there, about 25 or 30 of those. And also want to remind everybody, next week we will have that weaned calf sale. We're expecting about 800 weaned calves and yearlings for that thing. But
For tomorrow, probably about 700 head.
At Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers, for the Monday after Thanksgiving Day sale. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
We appreciate it, Riley. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Over this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, PipeMovers.com, the Laredo store. Call Gabriel, 956-727-7473. We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Got the first sale after the holiday. Gary, what's Monday looking like Sunday night?
Looked like we got almost 600 in, Larry. I imagine we're going to have that 800, some 850, somewhere around there. We did have a sale last week, and we had quite a bit of rain, thank the Lord.
Good.
We had about, I guess altogether was when it started, we've had about 3 inches here.
Good.
And most of the people around here had that too, and that'll slow up our run a little bit, and we don't have but 2 more sales to the end of the year, Larry.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for this one on Monday.
You can catch us here at the sale barn, 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
Gary, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
MG Building Materials, 5 retail locations all over South and Central Texas, from the Hill Country to the Gulf Coast. Perfect if you're a contractor or a homeowner. The smallest home improvement job to the largest commercial project, MG's positioned to help everyone. MGBuildingMaterials.com. San Antonio, Corpus, Pleasanton, Kerrville, and Uvalde. Always on the web, MGBuildingMaterials.com. MG's 5 retail centers there to help you at MGBuildingMaterials.com.
We are on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how is the first sale after the holiday?
Going to be a little bit lighter, Larry. Looking for somewhere around 200 head of cattle tomorrow. Finally did get pretty wet here around the area, anywhere from 2 to 2.5 inches it looks like. So sure, good rain. Hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. Right now we have somewhere between 30 and 35 cows. Going to palpate somewhere around 20 of those in the morning, and do have 6 or 8 pairs up there. As far as the calf and yearling run, the quality is pretty good on the cattle we have. Be some lighter cattle there, some work cattle. If anybody's needing a few to turn out, come on by. Hopefully we catch a few more in the morning, and looking forward on to the rest of the month. That next special stocker feeder sale is coming up December the 12th, and the last sale of the year will be December the 19th. In the meantime, you can reach us at 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Seth, thank you very much.
You bet.
I'm Down on the Farm's Larry Marble here at the kitchen table with my friend R.D. from D&D Farm and Ranch. R.D., I need a squeeze chute, and I understand you can hook me up.
Well, yes, sir. We got a fully manual squeeze chute here. It's built well and tough. I'd say Texas tough even. We ordered too many of them, so we're now putting them on special for you. Normally these chutes would go for $6,000. For any customer that mentions this ad today, we're going to cut that price down to $4,500 for you.
And that's the Maverick Squeeze Chute, D&D's brand. RD's the man to contact. RD, tell them how to get a hold of you.
Reach me in here at the office at 830-379-7340. My extension is 161.
We are on the line with Phil Brockenbush. It is Sunday evening, about 6:40. We're getting ready for the Monday sale. What's it looking like tonight?
It's good, Larry. We got around 1,100 in right now. I think we'll have somewhere 1,300 to 1,500. Probably, there's not a whole lot of cows. Got around, 50 or 60 palpate cows, and there's probably 100 cows here right now. So maybe have a couple 100 cows. Lots of calves, strings of calves. So.
Good. What's the shiniest consignment of calves you've seen come through?
We got one set of Charolais cross calves. There's 114 of them, I believe. They kind of weigh from 4 to 7. Got real good condition. Good cattle. Set of black calves here. There's 25 of them. There's a truck back here unloading a bunch of wing calves, double. So I don't know. I think there's 50 or so of them wing calves on there. Got some good strings of cattle.
Good. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for this sale. Y'all are listening to us on Monday. We're talking Sunday evening here at Giddings.
Yes, sir. You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
I appreciate you, and we'll talk with you after the sale.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, Phil. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Milo through Corpus in November, D's plus 90, 1354. Houston, 1354. Progresso, D's plus 1, 1371. Yellow corn to Corpus in November, D's plus $2, 868. Progresso D's plus 228.88. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in November, December plus 120, 1042. And number one beans to Houston, November, December delivery, January less 25, 1411 and a quarter. Texas cotton, West Texas moved 806 bales. Average price was $79.68. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble, and you are my neighbor. Neighbor, thanks so much for listening to our program on our website, downonthefarmradio.com, or one of our 14 affiliated stations.